This is the Overdue Homework Podcast.
Welcome to the show. That's Trav. I'm Drew.
And I'm Trav.
This is the Overdue Homework Podcast, and as always, we are here to give you our opinions about 80s and 90s media. Contact us, podcast at overduehomework.com. Trav, what are our other socials?
Facebook, Instagram at Overdue Homework Podcast.
And YouTube.
Ew.
It's all Overdue Homework Podcast. It's piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. It is that easy. Trav, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good, Drew. Really good. Nothing new going on in my life other than doing a bunch of homework ahead of time for sequel summer.
Nice.
I'm ready to get into the Matrix.
Get into the Matrix.
And am I doing something there? But how are you doing, Drew?
Doing really good. School's out for summer for little Evelyn, so we went on a little bit of a family vacation to the Mall of America for a couple of days.
Nice.
Stayed really close. It was some good mall weather for sure. It was cool and rainy, so it was lots of fun. We did the Crayola experience. Well, first off, I'll say this. We, on the Mankato radio deals, have you ever heard of that before? Big radio deals. It's kind of this radio thing through Mankato radio programs, whatever, where you can go and get stuff for deals.
Mm-hmm.
If you bought a children's museum in Mankato, Children's Museum Pass, you got 4 unlimited wristbands to the Nickelodeon universe, 4 games of golf at Moose Mountain, and 4 tickets to go to the Crayola experience.
Damn.
For $100.
That's insane.
Yes, it was Kristen ran across it, and she's like, we got to do this. I'm like, yes, we obviously have to do this.
There's no other option.
We want the Children's Museum Pass anyways for Cameron. Evelyn's kind of outgrown it a little bit, but it's a good place to take Cameron in the wintertime. And so we did that. And so we had all that stuff. We went to the Mall of America. We stayed in a hotel. Cameron's first hotel experience, which went surprisingly well. I'm very pumped about that. I think Cameron's ready to move over to his big boy bed after this one. I think he's ready. But the first day we did the Crayola experience, which blew Cameron's mind. It's just, it's Crayola stuff. You can make your own crayons. You can print pictures of yourself and your family to be able to color. You can get their proprietary Play-Doh clay and stuff like that.
Nice.
And they've got an indoor jungle gym type of play place thing, which was great for Cameron. He loved that. And they have these stations where you can do these projects, and if you complete all the projects and hand them in at the end of the whole thing, you can get a sticker.
Nice.
So we went through and did all the projects, and one of them is where they have multiple boards with different raised images, so you can do etchings with the side of a crayon, like every kid does ever in grade school.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to make a picture and have fun with it, and then you're supposed to digitize this picture, and then they can post it on this big wall. So we were doing that, and while we were doing it, I made you a piece of artwork.
Me?
I made you a piece of artwork.
Oh.
Make sure you hold it up to the camera after you see it.
Check that boy out. Fart.
Yes,
oh, that is great.
That was mine.
That looks like that is something from Travis and Bob had. Oh my god. That's going in the vault for sure. And that right next to Evelyn's nice drawing that she did for me.
Great. I hope you save it forever into perpetuity. I really hope you do.
That's going nowhere.
Great. We did the Nickelodeon universe, which was an absolute blast. Cameron got to ride all types of rides. He's a little daredevil. He had no problem with doing anything. And
nice.
It was nice. It's nice to have Evelyn now this second time around with children, because I don't have to squeeze into all these little kid rides.
Oh, yeah.
Evelyn gets to go with him now.
Perfect.
Which is
you get
great.
to just watch from the sideline.
Watch from the sideline. He loved it. He was very jealous that Evelyn was getting to go on the Orange Streak Pepsi roller coaster.
Oh, sure.
Which was her first real roller coaster that we got to go on.
And she wasn't too scared?
The first time she was scared. Will you hold my hand, Daddy? I was like, sure. I'm going to be sitting right next to you, but yes, I will hold your hand. After the first time, she loved it. It happened to be really busy when we went because there was a school trip there. So it was overly busy, which was annoying because it was a Wednesday morning. I'm like, it's not supposed to be this busy. So we stood in line for 40 minutes for the first time to go. Which another story on top of that, somebody had a medical emergency in that line, which is weird. And it was part of the school group, and this girl's like laying on the ground near the where you are going to be getting on the ride.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there watching her. They're all like trying to get her up. Finally, this teacher from the group comes and gets her up, and then they get out of there. Like, it was weird and hurried, and they got out of there really quick. And all of a sudden, here comes like mall security. Comes all the way up. All this time, the ride's not going anywhere. Ride security's like talking in hushed tones to the ride operator stuff, talking to a couple of the students that are off to the side and stuff. And then they like stop talking to everybody, start looking around, and then just hightail it out of there. I was like, this is weird. What is
the hell
going
is
on?
happening?
Never found out what was going on with that, but I'm sure somebody was having a very bad day after that.
Yeah.
But we went on that ride, and then Evelyn's like, I want to go again. So we went back a little bit later. This time the school group had left, so the park was completely dead. So we rode it not once, not twice, not 3 times. We rode it 4 times in a row, Trav.
Boom!
4 times in a row.
Nice.
Literally, 2 of the 4 times we were the only ones on the roller coaster, and we just went all the way around. And the guy was like, "Oh, back again, huh? Yeah, back again." And then by the 4th time, he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" Well, that was it for that one. It was she really enjoyed it. I couldn't get her to go on the rock bottom plunge. I'm kind of glad because I didn't really want to do that one either. Because I'm not a huge roller coaster guy. She wouldn't do the Fairly Odd Parents roller coaster either because it spun around. But we did not brain drain, brain system, brain shock, brain something or other. I don't know. You go around on this track and you got a little lever and you can make your little thing go spinning around and around and around and around, and you control it. So you can just go around and not do anything. But the first time I was like, I'm going to control it. So we did it. I'm like, I'm going to let you know when we're going to go all the way around, Evelyn. And so I'm like, okay, here we go. And we went all the way around. You can go all the way around going forward or going all the way around going backwards. And she's like, oh, that was so much fun. So we got right back on that one as well because there was nobody around. She's like, I want to control it. I'm like, great, you can control it. Do whatever you want. She just like pins it straight forward, the little lever. And so we must have flipped around a dozen times before she was like, I don't know how to stop. I was like, just let go of it.
That's awesome.
So it was a lot of fun. We didn't make it to Moose Mountain Golf because we were busy with that other stuff and shopping, and the kids got tired. But those passes are good for a year, so hopefully I'm sure we'll be back to the Mall of America again. If you want to go to the Mall of America, go during a school week when most kids are still in school, and you got the run of the joint.
For sure.
It was a lot of fun. It was a fun family vacation. It was cool. It's cool to finally be able to take Cameron on overnight vacations without him freaking totally out. So it was great. It was amazing. Swam at the pool in the hotel because that's what you do. You know, if there's a pool, you got to go get in it with them kids. That's
Obviously.
how it is. That's how it is. But the deck at the pool, no, I shouldn't say the deck, like just the area around the pool, was unbelievably slippery.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even walk on it without falling over.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this so slippery? This is a pool. Why is it so slippery? Nobody
Hazardous much.
Yeah, nobody got hurt though, so that was good. But we made it home this morning, and so we're all a little tired because stayed up too late with the kids, and their normal bedtime is Cameron goes to bed at 7, Evelyn goes to bed between 8 and 8:30. Bedtime for both of them was closer to 10 each of the nights, which is tough for mom and dad because, you get done with the end of the day and it's like, all right, kids, go to bed. I need some mommy and daddy time. But it was just basically everybody up until 10. But it was okay. It was a lot of fun. Terrible mattress, terrible pillows. But it's a hotel. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
what are you going to do? Cameron got to sleep in the fold-out couch bed, the Haida bed. So
nice.
Good for Cameron. He did it. Pumped for him because this means new opportunities are arising for us as a family. Pretty dang pumped.
He's a daredevil, you found out?
Yes, he is a daredevil. He tried to drown himself basically the whole time while we were swimming. He didn't want me to hold him. He wanted to go over to the 5.5 foot deep area, and he would just be like thrashing his limbs and stuff. And at one point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to let you go. And he just sunk. And I grabbed him and held him up. He shook his head and was like, ah! Was super pumped about it.
That's hilarious.
Like, you had a near-death experience there, child. What's going on? He is pumped. He is a hellraiser. That is for sure, but wouldn't want it any other way. two diametrically opposed personalities are my children. That is for sure. That is for sure. I wouldn't have it any other way, Trav. All right, now that I've completely bored our listeners with the story from my family vacation.
Good job, Drew. This is the 100th episode, man. What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, man. Sorry, folks. All right. In preparation for this podcast, Trav, I used an article from yardbarker.com by Chris Morgan and one from collider.com by Ryan Heffernan. Ryan Heffernan. All right. Whenever I see collider.com or hear Collider, I think of Futurama, and there's a robot stand-up comedian, and his line is, "Super Collider, I just met her." I was like, that's pretty funny.
Nice.
That's pretty funny. All right, Trav. So our homework review for this episode is our 100th episode, if you can believe it, dear YouTuber. I know there's only like 20 videos online, but this is our 100th episode. Go check out our actual podcast, overduehomework.com.
Believe it, baby.
100th episode extravaganza is The Matrix from 1999. With all of that out of the way, Trav, we're going to say goodbye to those dear YouTubers. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff, Matrix shirt, do it all. Do it all. And make sure that you are getting the word out about our podcast. Thank you for watching us on YouTube. Any interaction is great for us. Go over to overduehomework.com or anywhere that you do podcast and check out the whole episode because it's fun. It's good.
It's really good.
It's really good. I dare you to do it. This is a call to action. I dare you to do it. And email us. Email us. Even if you're only watching these videos, podcast at overduehomework.com. Email us. We want the emails.
We want them.
We want them. We want to have a whole segment at the end that is centered around emails. But we only get like one email from like the same 3 people.
Yeah.
So
that's a problem.
We want more. And I've thrown this out before. If you do email us and we don't know you, I will send you a sticker. You have to include your address.
Give you $500. No, I'm just kidding. But we can do the sticker.
The sticker thing for sure. And I'll sign it. Trav will sign it. We won't sign it. Whatever you want.
Yeah. What's worth more? I don't know.
You got to give me your address, which I'm going to take and I'm going to sell to somebody online. But hey, your information's all out there for sale anyways, so what does it matter?
What the hell's the difference? You might as well help us out a little bit.
What does it matter? What does it matter? So do any of that, I dare you. Goodbye, dear YouTuber. Goodbye. All right, back to the podcast.
Back to the podcast.
And like I said, this is episode 100, our 100th episode extravaganza, and we're doing The Matrix from 1999, directed by the Wachowskis, written by the Wachowskis, produced by Joe Silver, starring Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves as Neo. The Wachowskis did not have Keanu Reeves on their radar as their first choice.
Crazy.
They wanted to do Will Smith. You knew that, right?
I did not.
You did not know that? Will Smith passed on The Matrix to do Wild Wild West.
I will admit I've seen Wild Wild West way too many times.
It's not good.
For how bad it is. But as a kid, I loved it.
Oh, there is literally nothing wrong with that movie if you're going to watch it for some entertainment.
Yeah.
But if you're going to say, is this a good movie? The answer is no, it is not a good movie.
If you're going to say, would have I rather done The Matrix or Wild Wild West? I'm pretty sure we know what people would say.
A couple other names. Nicolas Cage, he turned down the role.
Okay.
Turned it down. Their acting styles are kind of similar.
Kind of.
Like their delivery and such.
Yeah, like I can picture him in the movie, but man, I don't know. I don't want Nicolas Cage as Neo. I'm sorry.
Guess who else they wanted? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. That would have been a different feel for sure.
A very different feel. I can't see Johnny Depp doing these super physical action roles.
No, just can't do it.
No, I don't see him fighting like that with martial arts styles. I don't see Johnny Depp going, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah, I could see Johnny Depp being like Cypher.
Yeah.
But definitely not Neo.
Maybe Morpheus? It's hard to replace Lawrence Fishburne.
It's definitely hard to replace Lawrence Fishburne.
He's just that face is so iconic.
Dude,
with Morpheus.
he's got to be the only guy I can think of that makes a tooth gap look cool.
Yeah.
Like it's badass.
It is. It works perfectly. Works absolutely perfectly. And guess who else was considered for multiple roles?
Adam Sandler. No.
No. That would have been amazing, though. Val Kilmer.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Val
actually.
Kilmer, multiple roles.
Was he up for Neo or just multiple roles?
He was considered for Neo before it went to Keanu, but he was also considered for Morpheus. That went to Lawrence Fishburne
Damn.
also. And also, Tank. Okay, so that would have been very interesting, correct? That would have been.
Oh, I actually, of all the names you said, him as Neo is the closest to Keanu for me.
Yeah.
I think that would have been pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I think that probably would have worked pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it worked pretty well. Tank has a very famous father. If you're interested in finding out who his father is,
I am.
Tommy Chong.
What?
Yes,
Seriously?
his dad is Tommy Chong.
Damn, that's crazy. Tank's my favorite dude in the movie.
Tank is pretty sweet. He actually ended up suing Fox, right? Is that who did this? Because he wasn't in the other roles, in the other movies. He sued the studio because of it.
I mean, I was honestly very upset that he wasn't in the second one.
He was a great character to have in the movie.
I don't know that you remember. It's probably been a while, but they have like Tank or Dozier's like brother or cousin,
something like that. There's
and
a
you're
family
like,
relation.
Why not Tank?
I know. There's a family relation there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is though. Of course, the affable Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus and Carrie-Anne Moss as Trinity. Yes, very much so. She wasn't the original choice for Trinity, which is interesting. I want you to take a guess. There's 3 names. There's a 4th one that's kind of like a rumorish thing, but I want you to guess 3 female actresses' names. 2 of them very height in the late 90s. One of them is a musician that has some acting chops, but is a musician.
Dr. Chase Meridian. No.
That would not have been bad.
Yeah.
That would not have been
One
bad.
of them's a magician. Or a magician. One of them's a magician.
Maybe she is a magician. I don't know what she does in her time off.
Musician who would have been up for Trinity
Yeah.
in the late 90s.
The musician is like very, very famous, like top 5 female musicians, female singers of all time, not musician, female singers of all time.
Yikes, dude.
Top 5.
I do not know.
Okay, we'll go with the actresses first. Salma Hayek was considered for Trinity.
Okay.
I could see it.
Sandra
Bullock.
Okay.
I could see it after her massively amazing performance in not Judge Dredd, in the other one.
In Total Recall.
Not Total Recall, the other one. Not Judge Dredd, not Total Recall.
Is it something we've done?
Yes, it is.
What?
It's in the future. He gets frozen. Wesley Pipes is in the movie with him.
Oh, yeah, Demolition Man. I was picturing that, but I said Total Recall. I'm like, what?
Demolition. I think she could have done it. Trinity.
She could have done it.
Carrie-Anne Moss, though, is a very good choice.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith was also considered, which we could have had a husband and wife. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. That would have been an interesting dynamic.
Yep. And she's in it later, right?
Yeah.
Isn't she in the third movie?
Is that Jada Pinkett Smith or is it Zoe Saldana?
It's Zoe.
It's Zoe Saldana.
It's Zoe.
Okay. Then our famous peak musician, top 5 female performers of all time, Madonna.
I was gonna guess Madonna. God damn it. That's crazy.
Madonna.
Okay, no. A big no on that one.
She was No Face in Dick Tracy. Have you ever seen Dick Tracy?
No.
We should do that one on the podcast sometime. That one would be a really good one to do. That would be a very, very good one to do.
The only one I feel like I could get on board with that you said personally is Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
But I love Carrie-Anne Moss. She is like... She fits the role of badass chick for this so good.
She does an amazing job. She does an absolute amazing job in it. So, interestingly enough... it's not the first time that I'll get to that a little bit later. Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith, he's amazing in this movie. So good. Gloria Foster as the Oracle, Joe Pantoliano as Cypher, Marcus Chong as Tank. Obviously, we talked about him in a little bit. Paul Goddard as Agent Brown, Robert Taylor as Agent Jones, Julia Anranga as APOC, Matt Doran as Mouse, Anthony Ray Parker as Dozer, Rowan Witt as the Spoon Boy, which apparently the Spoon Boy plays a much larger role within the comic universe of The Matrix.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I've never read any of the comics from The Matrix.
I feel like he is one of the most captivating child actors ever in this role. Just the way he delivers everything he says, it seems like super professional beyond his years. I don't know.
Like, what happened to that
Like,
kid?
did that take like 1,000 takes, or is he that good of a natural and you just didn't give him another shot?
I mean,
Maybe he didn't want to act when he got older. I don't know.
could have been. Maybe he was just that big of a natural, or one of the producers or directors literally said, "I want you to do it like this."
Yeah.
And then he did it like that.
Who
Try
knows? To bend the spoon. That's impossible.
Impossible.
Instead, and just oh man, the way that kid delivers those lines.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Cinematography, Bill Pope. Edited by Zach Steinberg. Music by Don Davis. Produced by Village Roadshow Pictures and Groucho 2 Films Partnership and Silver Pictures. Distributed by Warner Brothers Worldwide and Roadshow Entertainment in Australia. Released March 24th, 1999 at Man's Village Theatre, and then March 31st, 1999 in the United States, and then April 8th, 1999 in Australia. Budget of $63 million. A box office of $467.8 million. That is $913.2 million in 2026. Thank you, U.S. inflation calculator. This movie was a juggernaut. Still is.
Yeah.
Still is a
Still
juggernaut. You could argue that the sequels may have tarnished the legacy of the first movie slightly. You could argue that, especially the third one, because it became very convoluted at the end, and trying to understand what's going on became more difficult.
And the fourth one, we won't talk about.
I never saw the fourth one.
Oh, you never did?
Did you see it?
I saw it. It's watchable.
It's watchable. Okay.
Like, I wanted to love it so bad, and I've actually purchased it, but I have not watched it since purchasing it.
That's
but now that I look back, and especially after watching the first one a handful of times in the past couple weeks, I'm like, okay, it was a money grab because it's trash compared to the first one.
I completely believe in you. I may borrow that from you so I can watch it. Do you think that we love this first movie so much because of how groundbreaking and mind-blowing it was at the time, and how different it was compared to everything else, and that we hold that special certain amount of nostalgia for it, that it is hard to talk ill of it at all?
I don't know. This movie is seriously like a 10 out of 10 for me. And I enjoy the second and third movie a lot. I actually really, really like the second one, but too much CGI.
Yeah.
It's like way too much CGI. So I like that there's more fighting in the second one, but what I appreciate from the first one is there's little to no CGI in the entire movie.
Correct.
Which I love.
Absolutely. The more practically you can do your stuff, the better.
Definitely.
And I mean, it was obviously an homage to those kung fu movies from China and Japan that have lots and lots of wire work in them. And if you view them from that angle of that's the look that they were going for, there's nothing wrong with the way the movie looks at all.
No.
That's what they were going for, was that same lighter-than-air, supernatural flight ability almost, you know?
All that hand-to-hand, all them sound effects.
Yes,
Give it
absolutely.
to me.
All right, Travel, let's get into the movie a little bit here. It's time to break it down, right?
Let's break it down.
Let's hit some facts at first, all right? The Matrix was kicking around for a few years. The story of The Matrix begins with Assassins, a forgotten 1995 movie starring Sylvester Stallone and Antonio Banderas. I've never heard of this movie, so let's do it on the podcast sometime. The script was written in part by the Wachowskis, and they had sold the project to Warner Brothers in 1994. At the same time, they were able to sell two more pitches to the studio, one for Bound and one for The Matrix. Bound became the first movies that the Wachowskis directed and helped them get the juice they needed to be able to direct a groundbreaking picture like The Matrix.
Nice.
I have never seen Assassins or Bound.
Same. Never even heard of them.
Don't know what they are even about at all. So the movie required, the Wachowskis required the most of the cast to read a book in preparation, a philosophical book in preparation for this movie called Simulacra, Simulacra, and Simulation by French philosopher Jean Ballard. It was required for most of the cast and the crew. It was one of the main influences for the Wachowskis in this movie. It's basically a philosophical deep dive into how modern life has become dominated by copies, symbols, media, and artificial versions of reality to the point where people can no longer tell what real is anymore.
Say that again in 2026. I mean, seriously.
For real. And when Neo sells those programs that nobody knows what they do,
Yeah.
they are in the cutout book is that book. When he opens that up, it's that book that he opens up. So
nice. That's cool.
a little bit of a nod there for a thing.
Yeah, don't you want to know what those programs do?
I do.
God damn it.
What
I
is he
want,
selling?
like the tiniest little clue on what he's doing.
What is it?
What is it?
What does this drug guy need computer programs for?
Yeah, $2,000 for
Don't
this.
know.
Okay.
$2,000 in 1999 money.
Yeah, damn.
Damn, man.
Hello, the White Rabbit.
We talked about it a little bit before the podcast started, but The Matrix did not invent bullet time, even though it really popularized it.
Yep.
It's synonymous with bullet time, if you will. The movie definitely popularized the term, but it did not invent the special effect. In fact, John Gaeta, who led the special effects team on the movie, cited Michael Gondry as an influence for the bullet time effects. In 1998, the same effect can be seen in Blade.
Boom! Which we already covered on the podcast.
And I'm pretty sure we talked about bullet time in that podcast as well. Keanu made an important connection in this movie, a very important connection in this movie. On The Matrix, Reeves' stunt double was a guy named Chad Stahelski. This would prove to be very beneficial for Keanu Reeves because without that, Keanu Reeves would not be John Wick. Chad Stahelski co-directed the first John Wick and went on to direct both of the sequels. So it was a very beneficial meeting for Keanu Reeves and the rest of us because those John Wick movies are pretty fucking cool.
Pretty fucking cool. I have not seen the third one yet.
Unsurprisingly, the technical work for The Matrix got lots of Oscar love. I did not know this about The Matrix. It received 4 Oscar nominations, which it won. It won all 4 Oscar
Boom,
nominations
clean
in
sweep.
the technical department. Carrie-Anne Moss, this was not the first time she was in The Matrix. You ready for this?
What?
You ready for this? This is not the first time she was in The Matrix. She had the main role in a 13-episode Canadian fantasy adventure show with the name being The Matrix.
What?
She starred in The Matrix.
Twice.
The series starred Nick Mancuso as Stephen Matrix,
Oh.
a hitman who is killed during a job and sent to a version of purgatory called the City in Between. There, he's given a choice to be sent to hell for all the murders he'd committed or return to Earth and help people. Once alive again, Matrix receives periodic assignments from the City in Between. There you go. She was already in The Matrix before she was in The Matrix.
Nice.
That's a weird thing.
That is weird.
Is it not? That's very weird. All those sunglasses, which were super fucking cool, they were all custom made.
Nice.
All custom made, and then they went on to sell them as well. Let's see, what was that guy's name? Designed by Richard Walker from a company called Blind Design Project.
All right.
All right, there you go. So you can get those. Thanks, Richard Walker, old Dick Walker. Thanks, guy. Keanu Reeves, he had a spinal injury to get through the training program that most of these actors had to take. Many of the main cast members in The Matrix were required to undertake a 4-month-long training program involving martial arts lessons and complex wire work. The program was especially grueling for Keanu Reeves, who was battling ongoing issues in his back and neck, which were so bad they required surgery. To quote Keanu directly here, I was dealing with a neck issue which was getting worse. I'd spent a couple of years fighting it off. I was getting tingling. I had done a film called Chain Reaction in Chicago and had a couple of epidurals put in, shot up in the spine. I had a bulging disc and I had a fractured disc too, and I started losing feeling and balance. That's not good. That's not good. It was pretty bad, so I went to a neck doctor, and basically I had spinal stenosis too. My spinal column was being sausaged, basically. So I had to have a 2-level fusion on my spine before training, and they put a plate in my neck. But I never actually told anyone because I didn't want to tell anyone I wouldn't be able to do the film. What was cool, though, was at the time, the way to recover from a spinal surgery was different. They put the plate in my neck and told me to start moving right away. I had to train for The Matrix in a neck brace.
Damn.
That's dedication to the bit.
Yeah.
So he says at the time it was told to move around. So has that completely changed now and you're supposed to not be moving around?
Like, bad call on that one.
If you're ever wondering what the code for the Matrix that you see in the opening sequence was, have you ever wondered what it actually is? Because it's a bunch of Japanese characters, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what it is?
I have.
You actually have? The code was designed by a guy named Simon Whitley, who also did the opening credit sequences for Babe, which is a great movie.
Never seen it.
It's a great movie. As well as was production designer for Legends of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole.
Also never seen it.
And the Lego Ninjago movie. In 2017, when rumors started to circulate about Warner Brothers possibly doing another Matrix sequel, spin-off, or prequel, Whitley finally admitted to what the codes actually meant. Although people had taken guesses at it, none of them knew what it actually was. It turns out it was a bunch of his wife's Japanese recipes. There you go. He claimed that without these sushi and noodle recipes, there would be no Matrix. All right.
All right. That'd have been kind of funny if it was blonde, brunette, redhead, so that what Cypher says is all he sees is actually what the code is.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Why not? They should have done that.
Should have done it.
I suppose he was only the designer of the opening sequence, so he probably wasn't privy to that type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah, but I think it's time to get on to the movie. That was a lot of facts, Trav.
That was a lot of facts.
That was a lot of facts. Sorry, guys. All right, Trev. So we're going to start with the movie, and we're going to start with Neo before The Matrix. But first, that green WB, when the movie opens up, goosebumps every time. Goosebumps.
100.
Every time.
The music, the green.
I love it.
Love it.
It's like, it's The Matrix. And was this the first movie where they had really done something specific like that with the WB entrance? It's got to be one of the first. One of the first I remember, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. It's when I popped this movie in for the first time to do the homework, I was just like, oh man, the green WB, love it. I love that stuff.
Got zero problem watching this bad boy.
They immediately open up the movie with that call between Cypher and Trinity. And it's established that Trinity probably loves Neo or really likes Neo at this point. Like immediately, right?
Yeah.
And Cypher is responsible for the call being traced. Like if you have that, knowing that it's in the opening first 3 seconds of this movie, that has already been established that there's some shady shit going on, right? It's all given away immediately, right away. But first, a demonstration of what's on the way for the rest of the movie. And Trinity's going to be kicking some major ass. Major. What a way to open up a movie.
Dude.
Like, your mind is blown. Like, you're taking all of the little tricks and stuff that you're going to be doing throughout the movie, and you're just jamming it into our eye holes.
Yep.
You're just saying, this is what this movie's going to be about, and your mind is going to explode at every turn.
Nope, your men are already dead.
I think my men can handle one little girl.
Yeah.
No, they cannot. They cannot at all. And then it segues right into that epic roof chase.
Yeah.
Those impossible leaps. Once again, the tone for this movie is just being slammed into your face.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be doing superhuman shit, and you're not going to be able to deal with it. Especially that leap through the window.
Love it.
I don't like, though, when she does that. I love that leap. I absolutely love it. I think it's the absolute fucking coolest thing ever, how she makes it that little window. But she flies for way too long, and it looks like she's going, like, down at a downward trajectory.
Yeah.
And the window is, like, straight ahead at her. So I just don't like that about it. But I just love how she's at the bottom of that stairwell, guns pointing up, and she's just waiting for the agents to come through that window. And she has to physically tell herself out loud to get up and to get going.
Love it.
Oh, man. And then the garbage truck showdown to cap it all off.
Yep.
Oh, my God. How did she escape?
Oh, my God.
We don't know yet. So many questions. Oh, my God. The agents want Neo. Finally, we meet Neo. Who is Neo to you? He kind of seems like an outsider, nerd, just playing along with society, right? Kind of a go along, get along type of guy.
Yep.
Is that what your impression is of Neo? Right
He's
at the
just
beginning?
like some random ass computer hacker.
Yeah.
I'm a hacker.
I'm a hacker. The Matrix has you, Neo. What the hell?
What the hell?
That is a really cool way to introduce the character to us, to have a random computer at this point, as a viewer, talking to our main character. Yeah. Is he crazy? Is this really happening? So many questions.
Is he dreaming?
Nobody knows. Follow the white rabbit. The knock knock thing. Oh, love it.
Love it.
Knock knock. Absolutely love it. So we did talk. What is best theory on what he's selling? What's the best theory? The best theory.
Dude, I gotta know. That's why I want to know. Like, what is this random ass group that's immediately after buying whatever this is for $2,000,
Yep.
we're heading to the club.
Yep.
Like,
And
to give that to someone else for more money, or this is not a necessity. This is just for funsies.
just for funsies.
Like, this is just I got Roller Coaster Tycoon on here. It's got the first and second one with all the expansion passes. Like, I don't know what it could possibly be, but because he doesn't seem like your regular 500 company worker that comes to buy it.
No.
So
seems like he's got a drug problem when he's talking about how mescaline is life.
yeah, exactly.
It's the only way to live.
It's called mescaline. Oh, like, okay.
Okay. It's the only way to live.
Alrighty.
Which he is acting exactly. Now, John Lithgow is coming to mind, but not John Lithgow. He's acting exactly like, oh man, he plays Teddy KGB in Rounders.
I
can't
God damn it.
think of his name.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich. Is he not
Give
acting?
that man his money.
Is he not acting exactly like
Dude,
John
he is,
Malkovich? Like
actually.
exactly
Yeah.
like that. Mescaline is the only way to live. I want to know. The only thing I could, maybe some really sweet ass Napster downloads.
There we go. There we go. We got the entire Beatles fucking.
He paid Neo to download his favorite songs on Napster.
There we go.
And he's like, I'll pay you $2,000 for these songs. And Neo's like, sure, dumbass. Here you go.
My IP's already been flagged, man. I can't do it myself.
Lars Ulrich is all up on my sack about this stuff.
Yeah, it really. I mean, that guess is as good as any of mine would be. I mean, like I said, he doesn't seem like a regular 9-to-5er where this is going to help him move ahead in his job or anything like that. So
No, definitely not. So I guess it's purposely ambiguous, which is fine. But I still want to know what the fuck's on those discs.
Maybe it's porn.
They may be.
Maybe it's just a disc, $2,000 worth of porn on that thing.
And Neo, like, you can get this for free on the internet, right?
Yeah. He's like, whatever, man. You want to go to the club or not? I got some mescaline.
Speaking of that club, Dragula. I love that dance mix version of Dragula.
Yeah.
I love that song when
How
it
do we
came
go
out.
back to back Rob Zombie?
Yes,
Come on,
absolutely.
Beavis and Butthead and
absolutely.
then Matrix.
Those lines that get drawn between our movies, they're all the. Why did they just not? Why did Carrie Ann Moss? Why didn't Trinity just take Neo right then and there?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to work him up, I guess, a little bit to get him ready to be exited from the Matrix, but
I got a feeling if she is offering to take him, he's not going to say no.
It's true.
If you know what I mean.
it's true. She's like, you know what the question is. What is the Matrix?
Yeah.
What is the Matrix? What is the Matrix, Neo? We all want to know.
We do.
We all want to know. Well, he must have partied pretty damn hard because he just wakes up the next day with no memory of the night before. And if you've ever watched a movie, when there's a hard cut at a party scene and they're waking up the next day all confused, he got blackout drunk that night for some reason.
And mescaline.
It was the mescaline.
It was the
wasn't
mescaline.
It was the mescaline. Total rager of a party. Total rage. He went to the after bar and everything, right?
Yep.
Everything. Things escalate pretty quickly the next day.
Yeah.
Starting off with a FedEx delivery.
Yep.
There's very few scenes in cinematic history that are cooler than when that phone slides out of that envelope into his hand and rings
Immediately.
without missing a
And then
beat.
like the bottom sliding out. Still seems futuristic.
Still
in
seems
1999.
Still seems cooler than any phone I've ever owned.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Everybody wanted those phones.
Yeah.
And they were like impossible to get.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, you had to have there was a specific carrier that had them. And you had to go to that carrier and it was, I don't know, Sprint
Probably
or something.
Sprint, yeah.
Or something like that. I wanted that phone. Oh man, so sweet.
Dude.
So sweet. So sweet. So sweet. Those agents totally saw Neo when he peeked over the top of the cubicle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Totally saw him. Absolutely, totally saw him. Anyways, Morpheus directing Neo through the office is the best, and it's some really amazing, heart-pounding action, especially when he tells him to go, and that police officer is standing right there.
Right there.
Looks at him for a second,
Yep.
and then scurries out of there. How the hell was he supposed to get around that little outcrop to get to the whatever the thing was on the...
I got no clue. And with a man with super sweaty hands the majority of the time,
Whoop!
Nope. I'm like, I guess I'm going with the agents. Sorry, Morpheus, but either you die or you go with the agents. All right, I'll go with the agents, I guess. Like,
even he's like, no way. This is crazy.
well, yeah, you're trying to hold on to the phone at the same time. Like, that was a bad call. He should have at least pocketed the phone before trying that.
He does drop it anyways, doesn't he?
Because he's trying to hold on to it whilst going around that.
Every time I watch this movie for preparation for this podcast, I was like looking all around the window and stuff, trying to see if there's even the possibility of him being able to grab onto anything out there. I don't think there was anything he could physically grab onto it.
No.
Morpheus must have just been hoping that he is so strong in being the one that he can, because he's under pressure, his instincts are just gonna kick in, and he's gonna just be able to do some weird like mind bending thing. You know, that must have been it, because that's kind of what happens at the end of the movie. The pressure's on, and he performs. Obviously, he doesn't believe he's the one yet. He doesn't even know who the one is or the main. Neo ends up with those agents, and they confirm to Neo in that room that the Matrix is real.
Yep.
Right? And Neo's just like not even blown away by that at all. They make his mouth shut, and then they put that robot in his stomach.
Yeah.
Like, the Matrix is a real thing. If Neo had any questions about if the Matrix is real or what the Matrix is, he is experiencing it at this moment.
Right.
I don't know. Anyways, he wakes up the next day.
Yeah, another hard cut. He woke up, more mescaline, and here we go. Day 3.
Oh, boy. It's just day 3, just like that. It's unbelievable. I do want to say Hugo Weaving in these opening scenes. I just can't get over how amazing he is in this movie.
Dude, he's so good.
He's so unbelievably good. His demeanor, the voice that he uses, how condescending he is constantly at every turn. And he's got some almost horror villain movie vibes to him, right?
For sure.
Unstoppable.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't play some sort of horror villain after this.
I'm surprised that Hugo Weaving didn't have action role after action role, like busting his door down.
Dude, for real.
Because he looks so natural in those fight scenes.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. Absolutely. Like I said, Neo, he wakes up in bed like it's just another bender. It was no bender. Morpheus is on the line.
Boom.
He's been looking for Neo his entire life. That's a pretty slim existence.
Pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. That's all it takes, and Neo is waiting in the rain to be picked up by strangers.
Yeah.
That's after having 2 complete blackout nights. I'm going to go meet some strangers in the rain.
Yeah.
The bug was real. That was no dream. Listen to me, Copper Top. There's only one way, our way or the highway.
Yeah.
Copper Top. It's, because the batteries, Duracell batteries. It's just so funny. Like, if you're not paying attention to that line for somebody born, 15 years ago that's watching The Matrix for the first time, that line would just go straight over their head, right?
Yep.
Because, do you see Duracell battery commercials on TV calling it the Copper Top?
Sure don't.
Sure don't see that anymore. That's a line that has definitely aged in this movie.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That has definitely aged in this movie. Well, we all know that it was no dream, and that bug gets extracted. It's a very disturbing demonstration of visual effects. That was a torso, completely animatronic torso that they built to look just like Keanu Reeves' torso. If you didn't know that, just sucks that thing right out of there. You're gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lose it. So it's finally time to meet Morpheus. Morpheus is incapable of crossing his arms in front of his body. Must have been some sort of injury from years ago, because he can't do it. It's only behind. So let me ask you, red pill or blue pill, Trav? Which one would you take?
Red pill.
Duh. We'd have no movie otherwise.
Obviously.
And fate becomes the theme, a very strong theme of this movie. For sure it does. Neo does not like the idea that he is not in control of his life, which is all pointing to him being the one and why he has so many questions. The Matrix is fate. It controls everything. It's the wool that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Blind you from the truth, Trav.
Mm-hmm.
That you are a slave. You are a slave in a prison for your mind. You can't be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Neo chose red, thank God. I love the reflections in the reflection in the room in Morpheus's glasses.
Shades, yep.
Like that obviously is done in post-production. Like you wouldn't be able to capture that on film in such a vivid way.
Right.
But it's such a cool way to like experience the movie from Neo's perspective while also experiencing the movie from Morpheus's perspective.
Yep.
Such a cool way to combine that into one shot. Like you're experiencing it from both ends at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a very, very cool way. I love that. Plus, Morpheus is a huge fan of Corey Hart because he loves to wear his sunglasses at night. So he's a very huge fan of Corey Hart. The metal mercury effect consuming Neo. Very, very cool. Can they see that in the room, or is Neo the only one experiencing that? Can they see that?
I've always pictured or assumed they could see it, but actually maybe they can't.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's like
But
one line it seems like they can see it, then another line it seems like they can't see it. So I don't know.
I would almost have to assume they can though, because otherwise, how do they know when to press the button to make it fully go through or whatever?
They must, because I mean the pill, the way they kind of describe it is it's like it's a virus that's going to disrupt his carrier signal or whatever.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that it would consume his digital body in a way, right? So I was undecided until this moment right now. I think they are witnessing that metal mercury takeover of Neo's body. Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Yeah.
And it does. So now we are in the Matrix. In the Matrix, Trav. Groundbreaking. Neo and his pod. It's been parodied billions and billions of times now. So many questions as a viewer. It's very disturbing, very scary. You know? The movie crosses over into horror territory again. You know, it's kind of just dipping its toe into horror territory.
Yep.
With the vastness of the towers, of all those bodies there, like the robot comes to say hello. It's very like, very scary. Forcibly removing the link to the Matrix and flushing him down the toilet.
Yep.
Water go down the hole. Water go down the hole. But luckily, someone on the Nebuchadnezzar is great at claw games.
Yep.
Because they get
natural.
him up there. Welcome to the real world, Neo. Did you notice the difference between when they're in the Matrix and when they're in the real world, the color gradients? Now, when they're in the Matrix, everything has got a green tinge to it. And when they're not, it's kind of that bluish gray tinge to it.
Mm-hmm.
Some cool visual effects to... If you ever have a question whether or not they're in the Matrix or not, it's visually discernible. So that's pretty cool. They end up having to rebuild Neo from the ground up because he's never used his eyes or muscles.
Yeah.
So they do that very quickly.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. It's great. All of those needles, heebie-jeebies.
Yeah,
Removing
definitely.
those posts from his body.
Yeah.
Heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebs.
Not a fan of that. It's in the real world now, and Neo has a lot to learn. And they throw him in head first, directly.
Yep.
$21.99, maybe. We don't really know.
Yeah.
Meet the crew. Here's all these people.
Yep.
I'm still really confused. And then we're going to jack you right back into our Matrix-like thing, the construct, and this is going to feel a little weird.
I believe it.
That is probably the highest comedy moment of the whole movie, is it not? There's not very many jokes in this movie.
There is not.
That's
I'm thinking of Cypher is the only one that might throw a joke in there somewhere. But
yeah, but he's more like annoying guy.
Definitely
It's
more
kinda,
annoying guy.
It is supposed to be probably played for more. Just because I didn't find it funny doesn't mean it wasn't supposed to be played for comedy.
They're drinking the booze scene and says Dozier makes it. It's good for degreasing engines and killing brain cells.
Yes, that's very, very true. That is very, very true. But when it comes to jokes, The Matrix is not a comedy.
No.
We do end up learning what the truth of the Matrix is in this scene, and it is not good.
No,
the world is fried. Humans are batteries for robots, and it's all our fault.
Yeah.
We did it to ourselves, basically, by inventing AI.
Seriously, this movie seems more horror and scary now than it did in 99.
We're halfway there.
Yeah,
it's 2026.
We are halfway there. It's frightening.
Maybe a little bit more to 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, boy. Neo cannot handle the truth. He cannot handle the truth.
No.
He's going to pop.
Time to barf.
Time to barf. Just to barfy, barf, barf. And no, in case he was wondering, Neo cannot go back.
No.
In that moment, he's obviously regretting his red pill decision.
For sure.
He is definitely regretting his red pill, but Morpheus lays it on Neo in this instant. He's like, "You're the one. You're gonna free everybody. It's been my mission to find you. So there you go.
So no pressure.
No
Wipe up your
pressure."
chin and keep off the mescaline.
No. That would have been funny. Neo goes, "You got any mescaline?" No mescaline.
I'm super withdrawing today.
All right, let's talk about that training because yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
please.
Coolest part of the whole movie.
It's just time to start smashing his brain with programs.
Do it.
Just smashing it. Jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna learn jiu-jitsu. Yes, you're
Yep.
gonna. I'm just jamming. 10 hours later, and he knows kung fu. You can say it for me, right? His kung fu line. Would you say it?
He says, "I know kung fu."
Show me. So we got Morpheus versus Neo, and hit me if you can.
Yeah.
Neo has a hard time hitting him, but for his first time being like in this, does amazingly well.
Take a look at his neurokinetics. He's super fast.
Overall, though, like this is our first real like elongated like martial arts scene. And it's just a wow moment.
Super good.
It's unbelievable. And it's two of our main protagonists fighting each other for fun.
Yep.
And it's an amazingly great. It's
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
Ain't no stunt doubles in there.
Nope.
If there are stunt doubles, they did an amazingly good job
Yeah.
of disguising stunt doubles.
For sure.
It's super, super convincing. It's so fast-paced. Like,
I love it so much.
it's just so good. The skills of them both look so real.
so real.
The thing that sells it is everybody in their fight scenes, they look so natural.
Yeah.
It looks like they have been training for this stuff for years and
I
years
know.
and years.
Almost anything else you watch, I feel like it's so easy to pick out the stunt double when you're paying attention, but it's not in this.
No.
And even at the end with Hugo, like I was really trying to pay attention. It's like, fucking hey, that looks like Hugo's doing it. But I gotta assume he's not, but they did a really good job at hiding the stunt doubles if there is.
I did the same thing, like really analyzing it while I was watching it, and it's not like it's 20. This movie's from 2020 or something.
Yeah.
It's from 1999. I feel like the face matching technology would still be obvious in 1999.
Definitely.
I feel like it was. I'm gonna have to watch the documentary now to
Yeah,
really
yeah.
find out if it was, because I feel like it was.
Mhm.
I feel like all those behind the scenes stuff that I would see on like Entertainment Tonight when this movie came out was like behind the scenes of them. Like it was all them. Like,
Yeah.
it's just unbelievable how good it looks. How just unbelievably fast paced. How unbelievably technical everything looks, and how just natural. It's just so natural looking. I just
Also,
love all of it.
is he peaked at 10 hours? Like, is that the limit? Or was, like, did he wake up, he's like, I know enough? Or, like, could you pump another, like, 40 hours into him and fast-track the one process?
I wonder if it comes down to like your body physically being able to like keep up with all of this stuff being jammed into your brain, and
Probably.
they were amazed that he had been doing it for 10 hours, and
right.
you might just like reach a physical fatigue level because of the whole thing. Like he's in the Matrix getting this stuff jammed into his brain, so you know the mind makes it real for your body. So I could see it being maybe not necessarily like a dangerous thing to keep on going, but you probably would the fatigue would set in too far and you just like pass out from exhaustion type of thing. But still, they are very amazed at the 10 hours that he's been doing.
He's like
it
learned
for.
all the skill he needs to, so now it's on to believing he's the one, pretty much.
Right,
So.
basically. And Neo learned a couple of interesting things too, like really pivotal things. The fact that in the Matrix, you can bend the rules. Some rules are made to be broken.
Yep.
And I do enjoy Morpheus saying to Neo, you think that's air you're breathing now? Like,
The look he gives him.
What a mind fuck that would be.
Seriously.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Now Neo, he's good at everything, right?
Dude.
So it's time to load that jump program.
Yep.
You have to let it all go, Neo. Free your mind. Every time he said free your mind in this movie, I just kept thinking of En Vogue, the song Free Your Mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Like, I wish that would have been in this movie.
Definitely.
Every time I watch this movie, I think Neo's going to make it on the first time.
Yep.
I feel like he should have made it on the first time, but you got to have that little bit of a setback. Is Neo really the one? Is he really the one? You know, so he
Right.
can't make it on
It
the
is a
first
little
try.
weird that he has that badass, like, 10-ish minute fight with Morpheus, pretty much proves I'm as fast as him.
Yep.
Like, you're not proving you're the one in
No.
your head, but you just prove like, holy shit, I can do just about anything.
Just about.
And then he just goes right to like zero confidence.
Zero confidence.
Like
right?
you, I want to believe he's gonna make it, but you can just tell he has no confidence. Free your mind. You can do this. Free your mind. Like, you just know he's not making that. You want him to.
Maybe he should have done like a finger slip off the edge or something, like almost make it.
Wouldn't you? I don't know. No one's ever made the first jump, So
No.
can't we do like a 8-foot gap, maybe like 12 feet off the ground? But no, it's like a fucking city block distance, and he's like 100 stories high.
Well, and at this point too, he's been told that if he dies in the Matrix, he dies in real life.
Well, he finds that out right after.
Right after.
Because when he gets unplugged again, he's got blood in his mouth.
Yes.
After he Looney Tunes, fucking Wile E. Coyote slams into the ground and bounces right back up.
Morpheus could have lowered the stakes for him and said, "You won't die if you fall, so you should just go for it."
Something
Just
like
go for it.
Right. Not just like, you have to free your mind. And then he just jumps. And you're like, whoa. I had a few more questions. Like, okay, I guess I'll fucking jump. Ouch.
After all of this, we get a few very vital plot points. You die in the Matrix. Your mind makes it real. The agent program makes everyone in the Matrix an enemy. And agents will kill you. But Neo has the potential to beat them. I can dodge bullets? No, Neo, I'm telling you that you won't have to.
Boom.
Boom.
Foreshadowing.
Okay, now Neo and Cypher. It's a little bit later, and it's very obvious that Cypher is hiding something, right?
Yeah, obviously. He turns off all the computers like
Yeah.
he was watching porn and he just got busted.
I'm just going to say, he's acting like the 12-year-old watching porn
Yeah,
on the...
whoa, Dad, sorry. This ad popped up. Oh, my God. It's a virus.
Watching porn in the kitchen computer and got busted.
Yeah, like, in all seriousness, what is even on those screens that would give anything away? Like,
Not to Neo.
I try to pay attention. I don't feel like, especially to Neo.
Not to
he doesn't
Neo.
know what the hell you're looking at.
Not at all.
He's just like, whoa, dude, scare the bejesus out of me. He's exiting out as fast as he can. Like, okay, that looks suspicious as hell.
I mean, they could not have made it more obvious that Cypher is our villain.
Right.
Is our mole, is our bad guy within the group. They could not have made it any more because Cypher is a douche.
He's a total douche.
He's a total douche. He's made a deal with the agents to give them Morpheus so that he can get the codes, so that the agents can get the codes to Zion, and then Cypher can get injected back into the Matrix, which Morpheus says that's impossible.
Right.
Maybe the robots could do it. But I feel like the robots are going to be like, thanks for the codes. Now you're dead,
Thanks
Cypher.
for the codes, bro. Later. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too.
And it goes...
Because, I mean, to be fair, Agent Smith isn't even paying attention to anything that's being said.
Nope.
Because they've clearly had talks before.
Yep.
Like we said, knowing what we know now, you pointed out the very first scene is clearly being traced with that phone call. But they've had discussions before. This is not the first discussion. This is the last discussion.
Yes.
And he says, you got what I need. And he thinks that Cypher's going to have the codes to the Zion mainframe.
Like, I told you,
dude,
I don't have the codes.
How many fucking times I have to tell you I don't have the codes?
Right.
I don't know them, but I can get you Morpheus. He's like,
All right.
And
then he says he wants to be somebody important like an actor, right?
Yeah, I kind of love that.
It's great, right? But it points towards the character that Cypher is.
Right.
And then he lights an already lit cigar for some reason. I don't smoke
that's what
cigars.
you do in the Matrix.
I'm
okay?
no cigarist, so I don't know if that's what you do
That's
to
true.
a cigar.
That's
But
true.
it's
all
very...
of our cigarists out there, please send us an email, podcast@overduehomework.com. Do you light already lit cigars? We need to know.
I want to know, and like you said, podcast@overduehomework.com. What did you think of Mouse being a cyber pimp?
I mean, interesting, but I could see it coming.
Everybody on the Nebuchadnezzar has banged that chick in red.
Obviously.
Everybody has.
Every single person.
Every single person.
Including Trinity and Switch.
And Trinity and Switch, that is for sure. So it's time for them to go broadcast because they're going to go see the Oracle. It's time to go get the Oracle into this because it's already been kind of like, why hasn't Morpheus already brought him to the Oracle if he's the one? And
you will take him when the time is right.
Trinity,
you little prick.
If Trinity could stab Cypher in the neck with a pen, she would.
Oh, she would. One
she
hundo.
would in a heartbeat. in a heartbeat. And then Cypher, of course, leaves that phone in the garbage because he's a total douche. That guy sucks big time. Oracle has bad news ultimately for Neo. He is not the one. Sorry, kid. You got the gift, but it looks like you're waiting for something. What is he waiting for?
Right, and it's, which is weird because it's basically like telling him he's the one without telling him he's the one.
Right.
Like,
and they even
you're not the one, but you are. But I don't know what you're waiting for, bro.
Maybe your next lifetime.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting like look into when we get more history of the One in the later movies and how they suspect that Neo is basically being reincarnated.
Yep.
And she literally says maybe you're waiting for your next lifetime.
Right.
So it might not be in this cycle that the One is supposed to appear. That's a pretty cool little nod.
It's weird that she gets recasted as well.
She died.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She died of lung cancer.
Damn. Come on now.
She died.
Damn.
And then they explain that away that she refreshes her program or something
right,
like that. Right. So I mean it makes sense. I do love her character though.
Yeah.
I wish she would have stuck around. Nothing against the Oracle and the other movies that we're not talking about in this podcast because we're talking about this movie. Nothing against her as a character, but
still she is pretty captivating.
Yeah, she's
so
the wise old woman that gives the best advice ever. She's very cool.
And she gets him to accept a cookie.
Yeah. I bet you her cookies rock your face off.
Oh, 100%.
Especially if she's a computer program that can digitally manipulate the cookies to make them taste like anything you want them to taste like. We did find out that she told Morpheus that Morpheus would find the One. She's the one that told him that. And she told...
That's pretty fucking vague, don't
yes,
you think? Like, I'm not going to tell you when, but you're going to find the One.
And she told Trinity that she would be in love with the One.
So she's like, okay, well, he's the one.
Yeah.
Obviously been obsessed with him for a while.
Long time. We talked about the spoon-bending kid a little bit. He was the coolest.
Dude, I love that
He's
kid.
the coolest.
Such a damn good actor.
But now it's time for shit to hit the fan.
Oh, yeah.
We get that deja vu cat.
Yep.
Was it the same cat or was it a different cat? I don't know. It was the exact same fucking cat.
The exact same cat, dude. Come on. You're supposed to be the one.
Oh, what a great sequence.
Dude.
The agents corner our heroes. Like, unbelievable. Mouse with his double machine guns
Dude,
with those giant clips on him.
So sick.
Doesn't hit anybody.
No,
Mouse,
but it's sick.
What are you doing there, Mouse? I don't feel like
Maybe
you
just
need to
one,
be there.
embrace it.
Oh,
aim a little bit. You're not Arnold. No hip fires, please.
So let's go back to Cypher talking to the agents.
Okay.
If he's doing this secretively,
right?
How did Cypher get jacked into the Matrix without anybody seeing him laying in a chair?
That's what I want to know.
Can you jack yourself into the Matrix?
You can't.
You can't.
You can't. Not from. I mean,
I don't know. Dozer's the guy. He's got to be typing you in and getting you in and doing all
you
that
mean
stuff.
Tank?
Tank. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, exactly. So, what did you say you were going to do? I guess.
And then they can see what you're doing.
Exactly. So, plug me in, and then I'd appreciate if you go take a nap.
This is private.
No reason really, but I'd just rather you take a nap. But yeah, he can't plug himself in. You certainly can't plug yourself out or unplug yourself because they have to wait till someone does that. So, I mean...
And it's not like he got off of the Nebuchadnezzar and went to a different location.
No, he didn't. So...
That's a pretty big plot hole.
It is.
That's a pretty big
I'm definitely confused about that.
I'd love to see some explanation. So email us out there if you have an explanation for that. I'd love to see
if
the
you're deep in the
explanation
Matrix lore, we would like to know.
I would love to. Okay, back to our back to the safe house getting shot up by the agents.
Mouse is dead.
Mouse is dead. They're all hiding in the walls. And Morpheus has to make a sacrifice. He's going to fight Agent Smith. But of course, it's Cypher that gives him away.
Yeah.
That cough, I could play that off as, he actually coughed. But that sneeze, that was on purpose.
That was on purpose.
That was on purpose. That was absolutely on purpose. Morpheus' fight with Agent Smith is top notch.
Dude, it's so sick. Honestly, for how bad he gets his ass kicked, it's still really cool. Like, he holds his own very well whilst also getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And I like what this does for us because we're about 20 to 30 minutes removed from pretty much him dominating Neo in a fight. And you're kind of seeing the disparity of, like, skill between Neo and Morpheus. And now it's, like, a fucking huge gap between Morpheus and Agent Smith.
Yeah, I know. It's
crazy.
Very crazy. Morpheus does an amazing job of getting his ass kicked. Lawrence Fishburne does
so good.
His the sounds that he's making.
Like, yeah, every time he oh man,
it's so good.
All the fighting in this movie is so damn good.
And once again, Hugo Weaving looks amazing. He looks unbeatable,
dude, for real.
He looks unbeatable. He looks so good. It all just looks so good. I guess there was major issues for Lawrence Fishburne during this shooting of that scene with all the dust and stuff that was coming off of the walls.
Makes sense.
So if you pay attention to watching Lawrence Fishburne during that scene, you can see that his eyes and like around it are completely free of dust, but the rest of his head is covered in the dust.
Yeah,
because they were having to remove it and stuff. And the shooting day went way long because of this reaction that he was having to this dust in his eyes and was unable to continue. So they made it work, obviously, and they did an amazing job. Lawrence Fishburne did for sticking in there with it. But funnily enough, Cypher happens to be the first one out of there.
Yeah.
That is bad news for Tank and Dozer.
Super bad news.
Super bad
so
news.
Weird when he calls Tank and he's like, a goddamn car accident, just boom, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then he's already got Tank to believe him at that point, and then he does like a very unconvincing hurry quick or something. I forget what he says, but it sounds so like added in, like it didn't even need to be in there.
No.
And it's like just randomly after he's already got Tank working on it, hurry fast. Like it's so generic and weird. Like
he's also not dirty at all.
Yeah,
when he's making that phone call, and it looked like the vehicle that was tipped over was like a police vehicle.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, what happened there?
Right.
Was it the agents and like the Matrix itself like creating this incident to make it plausible for a reason that Cypher,
or did he have something to do with that somehow?
He could have. I don't know how he would have potentially, because even Tank says that they had lost Cypher. They didn't know where Cypher was at all.
Right. Is that because he doesn't have his phone on him?
Maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, and even at one point, Morpheus asked Cypher for his phone to get a line out, and Trinity even says, it's going to be tapped. Use mine. Like,
right. Yeah.
Why? How does she know it's going to be tapped? Why is it going to be tapped? Do they know that he is the mole in this situation already?
Right. That is weird.
And even Cypher like reaches into his jacket. It's like, huh? I don't have a phone.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very weird.
Yeah, because they know what is the cat twice? What is that called again? Deja vu.
Yeah.
What do they say? Deja vu is a clear sign of
when something gets changed.
A glitch in the Matrix,
when they change something in the Matrix.
Okay, so. Maybe it's like if they're in close enough proximity, you know that it's inevitable that they're going to trace the call.
Could be.
Since they know the building's on lockdown, that's just
I don't know.
Going to happen. Because otherwise, I can't really make sense of that without them secretly having a feeling Cypher's the mole.
Trinity probably would. I could see
Trinity
if anybody
would. Yeah.
I don't know. Just some
prick.
Little tiny plot holes in there that are easily glossed over when you're not paying attention. And you're not necessarily overly paying attention to the fine minutia within the dialogue, especially in these action scenes, because you're involved in the action.
We're like 3 minutes removed from Morpheus getting his ass kicked, which is a huge surprise at this point in the movie.
Yes, it is a very huge surprise at this point. It is. It's interesting. And like we said, Cypher was the first one out, and that was bad news for Tank and Dozer. And turns out it's bad news for the rest of the crew as well.
Everybody. But poor Dozer, dude, that dude got fucked over in this movie. He did nothing.
No.
Like, his only line is, no!
What
to his brother.
What did he do on the ship anyways?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Like, goddamn, he's just like over in the distance. He's like the janitor?
He's the janitor.
I don't know.
He's our ship's janitor, Dozer.
Yeah. We got Tank, who's like insanely fucking smart and the best computer genius ever and a super likable character. And then, what of his brother? He must be pretty badass. I mean, with the mop and bucket, you'd like to see that one. I don't know, man. He's such a throwaway character.
He really is, unfortunately for him. APOC and Switch, when they die, that is brutal to watch.
Very.
No, not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Later.
Thank Bob for Tank, because Tank is able to take care of Cypher. Believe it or not, you piece of shit, you're still gonna burn.
Yeah.
Which is a very... it's a very, feel-good moment in the movie, watching Cypher finally being eliminated.
Also funny watching Cypher, the enemy, shoot him, and then the overconfidence, and he drops the weapon right next to him.
Right next
Who
to him.
does that?
Nobody
Come on, not
does
a good
that.
villain.
Nobody.
Not a good villain.
Nobody does that.
Yeah, I would have liked Tank to then go make sure he was dead. 'Cause
Right.
they pretty much shoot each other the same duration of time. I mean, Cypher goes flying a little further into something, which seemingly breaks some very important things on the ship, but no one's concerned. But
oh, fuck, we need those.
I think after my brother dying and me almost dying, I'd do a double tap in that situation.
Probably.
But,
Make sure
it's
he's
fine.
dead.
He is dead.
He
So,
is dead.
spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the movie and you're still listening because you're crazy, Cypher is dead. He does not come back.
He does not, thank God. All right, so we got Morpheus captured. We got the crew decimated. So there's only one option. It's time for a rescue.
No, it's time to kill Morpheus. That is the only option. And movie is over. Holy shit.
Wait, you want to unplug Morpheus? Yeah, I mean, what else are we going to do? Don't unplug Morpheus.
Yeah.
Oh, that rescue was orchestrated by Neo, and it's the choice that he has to make, right? He doesn't like fate, even though this is his fate.
Obviously.
And even though the Oracle's like, well, I know this is going to happen for him, but I need to make him feel like he's making some decisions. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. So Neo and Trinity, they load up. We need guns. Lots of guns.
Why? It's just too much.
It's too many guns.
As much as I love it, it's so excessive. It's insane.
And then they grab the 4 guns that are directly around them.
Yeah, almost we've got 10,000 racks of 10,000 guns each.
Oh, I'm gonna grab this one.
And we have just a variety. We have 2 different ones. Just every other gun is different.
Yep.
It would seem like the whole world would be AK-47s or something.
You would think so.
I got every different kind of gun I could imagine in this 10-foot radius. Why there's all these extra guns, I don't know. I don't know why Tank did that.
So with Agent Smith and Morpheus, the absolute hatred that Agent Smith has for Morpheus and humans in general is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Right? He's almost having a panic attack at this point that things aren't wrapping up quickly.
Right.
He's like, I feel saturated by the smell of this place. I'm a computer program. I can't handle this.
Where are the fucking codes for this mainframe?
It was cool to learn about the multiple iterations of the Matrix and how they made a perfect one, but humans basically rejected it.
Yeah.
They made an imperfect one, and humans are like, yes, we love suffering and disease and destruction. It's the flawed one that works for us. Thus turning us into the Matrix. But I like the point, too, that the robots are like, technically, you are our civilization now, and it's not your own anymore.
Right,
we are the apex predator.
Yep.
That's a pretty good take on it. I like that a lot. And then the most magical sequence in this movie, when they enter the lobby of the building where Morpheus is being kept. What a great sequence.
Dude, so good.
Top 3 best action sequences in cinematic history. Absolutely. Neo and Trinity are in complete control of the situation.
Yeah.
I love how when he has him open up the jacket after he goes, holy shit.
Yeah. I'm fucked.
There was absolutely never any doubt in my mind that they were going to be successful in that lobby. Never once. They just completely blindsided them, and there was no chance. And that damn explosion at the end is the chef's kiss on the whole sequence.
Yeah.
I love that so much. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So unbelievably cool. And if I remember right from the times watching the making of and such of this movie, they did that whole sequence in one take.
Nice.
Because if they didn't, they would have to have reset all of the explosions and everything in there.
Yeah.
And when that final, marble panel falls off the wall, was completely unplanned.
That's awesome.
It just happened.
That's awesome.
And it's one of the coolest parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Those symptoms of happenstance within a movie sometimes create the coolest visuals and the coolest experiences, and nobody had thought of it. And I just absolutely love that. It's just a nice little period on the sentence at the end of that sequence. Very, very cool. So now on the roof, Neo demonstrates that he could possibly be the one. He moves faster than anyone has ever moved before, including agents.
Yeah.
Except for, and then the end he gets a couple little bullets, but that's all right.
Yeah,
he gets grazing shots, and then when Neo is about to be killed, Trinity, top 3 line of the movie, dodge this.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
sick.
God, I love that so much. I love that so much. It's such like a power play, and it makes you feel like so good for Trinity and Neo in that moment in the movie. Where if you're having like your doubts of, well, this is it, Neo's going to get a bullet to the head, this is it for them, and then you just get that spike of like adrenaline, that spike of victory. I love it so much. And the Gatling gun in the chopper, man. Just pure power on screen, right?
Sick.
Just completely destroying everything in its path, including Morpheus.
He dead for show.
They purposely show, like, they'll have smash cuts of Neo sweeping the gun, across the whole room.
Yep.
And then they'll show, like, the bullet line in the water in front of Morpheus.
Yeah.
See, he's not shooting him. We're showing you he's not shooting him.
Yeah.
He would have been very dead. Watching those gun trails, those bullet trails run up to the agents and just obliterate them.
Yeah.
It was super cool. The one that takes out Hugo Weaving's Agent Smith, that looks like it's him.
Oh, yeah.
Taking that, flying back, and he just... Like, that looked like a painful fall. If that was actually Hugo Weaving doing that scene, like, the commitment to the bit by all of these actors and all of these scenes is absolutely amazing. The leap of faith from Morpheus in there. He gets the shot, which is cool when the next iteration of Agent Smith comes in, and he's just firing through the walls and finally gets Morpheus in his Achilles heel. I feel like that is a purposeful place that he got shot. Greek mythology, Achilles heel, that type of thing.
That makes sense.
I don't really draw the I don't see how you can compare Morpheus to Achilles, because one was like I guess Morpheus is kind of like a super soldier that's nearly indestructible, and that's what Achilles was.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that kind of makes sense. The midair grapple between Neo and Morpheus was so cool.
So cool.
Love
it makes me nerve dog though every time, because you think they're just gonna like bear hug and they're gonna be good, but no, they bear hug and then he just grabs him by the hand.
Yep. And then they're getting flown all over the city.
Yeah, seriously. It's top 3 grip strength. You have to put them in the grip strength.
Grip strength. That's what we should have come up with for the 100th episode, is our true grip strength
The
list.
top 10 list of grip strength.
I'll see if I can't find some grip strength stuff. And then that ripple in the building when Trinity crashes the helicopter into it. Is that demonstrating, is that just like the Wachowskis being like, hey, let's do a cool effect on this scene? Or is this showing, because time seems to slow down for Neo.
True,
right?
true.
It doesn't slow down for Trinity when she's falling and she grabs the strap and she shoots it.
Yep.
That's all in normal time.
Right.
When Neo grabs the rope or whatever, that nylon tether,
it starts to go slow-mo with the
slower
propeller
and
stuff.
slower and slower, and even when he gets dragged up to it, it's not full speed,
Right.
And then it's full speed for for Trinity in the helicopter. So is that demonstrating what we're seeing with Neo and his ability to visualize and see the Matrix and maybe even control it, and he's unconsciously slowing things down to give Trinity that extra millisecond to get out of there?
Honestly, I've never thought of it, but I think you're 100% spot on.
I mean,
it's like his spidey sense.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing that things slow down for him, literally.
He's unconsciously controlling the Matrix and slowing things down, so that explosion is just delayed just enough for Trinity to be able to get out of there, because, dear God, that explosion is so fucking cool, and it looks so realistic.
Yeah.
It seems to me done practically.
Right,
and
right.
It doesn't, I mean, obviously there is some digital effects, the waving, the ripple in the wall and stuff like that, but it seems like that explosion and everything was very, very a real explosion and not done digitally. I mean, putting stuff together digitally, yes, but the explosion.
And then I like the back to real time, her smashing into the window, and then the second little tap into the window again. I like that.
I think it would have been cooler, instead of Neo going hand over hand, pulling Trinity up with that rope, if he was just kind of whoop, just pulled her right up, just, here she is. And she even kind of lands on the ledge, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that last second, I love that. And all of this while the Sentinels are closing in on the Nebuchadnezzar.
Yep.
That's so stressful.
Dude, so stressful.
So stressful.
But they don't seem as stressed
No.
as I am as the viewer.
No, I guess they're just so committed to the fact that they're ready to die for this cause.
Well, I mean, if you had even the tiniest percentage of doubt that Neo's the one, that's gone now.
That's gone now.
So,
That's
yeah.
very, very true. Especially gone now after our subway station face-off with Agent Smith.
Yeah.
Which is the best fight scene of the movie.
It's between that and the Morpheus fight.
Yes.
They're both so good. It's
There's-
really hard for me to pick, honestly, but it's the best one. It's the best one. You twist my arm. It's the best.
I don't know if I believe it's the best one. My top two were definitely between Morpheus in the bathroom and the subway station.
Yep.
The Morpheus one in the bathroom with Agent Smith seems grittier.
Yeah.
It seems realer. It seems more like desperation mode for
Right.
Morpheus, where the one in the subway station is more like an awakening, and the stakes don't seem quite as high because
Yeah.
it seems like at this point that Neo's not gonna, even though he does end up dying.
Right. You are
doesn't
not
s-
assuming he's going to die here,
Right.
but you believe Morpheus might.
You
in that
believe
fight.
Morpheus might,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's a toss up between the two. The stakes are higher in the bathroom though. I don't know which one I like more. The subway station one though is Hugo Weaving's best performance in a fight.
For sure.
And his performance in every fight has been top notch,
Yeah.
unbelievably good.
And you got to love the Adam's apple.
Yes,
Like,
and it's the
that's
coolest.
So random.
Absolutely
And I
coolest.
love when Agent Smith is like super fast, pounding him in the chest over and over.
Yes.
And that's right after Neo had like a little bit of a ass kicking session finally.
Yes.
And then he's like, no, I don't care if you're the one, I'm Agent Smith.
Exactly.
Beats the piss out of him, but then Neo gets him, but it doesn't matter because he just fucking transfers into someone else.
Just transfers into someone else. I do like the beginning of that fight and how it's like an Old West face off. The paper comes blowing through, and
Yep.
as soon as it clears, you basically should have had somebody go draw.
Yeah.
At that
Seriously.
point. It's very, very cool. Like you said, Neo believes he's the one now at this
Yep.
point, and there is no one stopping him. Basically,
He's beginning to believe.
He's beginning to believe. It's just at the point when Neo's getting knocked down and he's getting busted into that like paper newspaper stand or whatever, and then he just gets up again and does the hand summon just like
Good.
Morpheus.
Love it.
Goosebumps, tingles. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
he believes it's gonna happen.
Yep.
The train escape is pretty cool. My name is Neo. Jumps him up and then on his tippy toes, and obviously Agent Smith just comes out of
Comes
the
right
thing.
out,
It
like, all right,
doesn't
fuck, I
matter.
guess I am gonna
Doesn't
run.
matter. It's very, very cool. It was a wow moment every time you watch the movie. It's just like, dang.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Neo finds his exit, but there are agents everywhere at this point. And the Sentinel deadline, it's so compelling at this point. The finger on the EMP, they're just ready to get Neo out of there at any second. And obviously Morpheus is not going to do it until they're dead, until they're getting lasered to death by the Sentinels. They're not
Right.
going to be flipping that EMP basically.
And so when an agent switches to a random person and they get killed, that person is dead, right?
yes, I would assume so.
So what if they don't die though? Then they just transfer right back to the person? Because we never really see that. And I just every watch through, I'm paying attention to this poor little Asian girl, and her mom just turns into Agent Smith and starts shooting. But he doesn't get killed in
No.
that moment. So it's does he transfer into someone else closer to Neo, and then her mom's back and she's just traumatized for the rest of her life? Or is her mom gone and she's traumatized for the rest of her life? I feel like either way, she's fucking super traumatized.
That's very interesting, and I don't know which way it would go. I just kind of assume that those that didn't die after they had been possessed by an agent just went back to being who they were. But I could,
Sorry, honey, I blacked out there. Must have been the mescaline.
I could. Oh, that mescaline is gonna get you every time.
Every time. It's the only way to live.
I feel like even if they do die, even if just the transfer process is enough to just kill a normal person, that's it. You have died from this transfer process. Those running the Matrix don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
No.
to them.
Right.
So whether we find out as a viewer didn't matter to them writing.
That's
but
true.
one little instance of that transfer and then just seeing somebody's
Go back.
corpse hit the ground.
Like fall
you know?
over like a fucking 2x4 or something.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Neo is finally getting to his exit.
Yeah.
Finally getting to his exit. But Agent Smith is right there at the phone. How did he get there?
How did he get there?
How did he get there? Cypher's not around anymore.
Yeah.
How did he get there?
I don't get it.
He got there, and he puts a bunch of holes in Neo.
He does put a bunch of holes in Neo. Real quick before that, I love this run chase scene.
Yes.
It's really awesome. But, okay, so we've been building up now for about an hour where everyone, including Neo, believes he's the one. And he gets to the end of this alley and doesn't see the door.
Door!
Like, he actually has a good gap on the agents.
Right.
And then, a little help here. The door? You want to try the door? And he looks, oh, shit, the door. And then I also hate that he runs up one little set of steps and barely turns the corner, and he stops to look to see how close they are. Like, dude, just fucking run. Oh, man.
Doesn't Tank literally just say, door?
Door, yeah. Literally. Literally. And then later he tells him, door to your left, and Neo goes to the right. Like, dude, you're supposed to be the one.
Your other left.
Your other left, you moron. Like, God damn it.
Okay, Neo has a bunch of holes in him at this point.
Oh, yeah.
He's very
He's
dead.
Swiss cheese for sure.
He's very, very dead, but he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Because Trinity loves him.
Because she loves him.
Brought him back from the dead.
That's all it takes. So
That's all it takes.
When you're the one.
When you're the one,
you
he
can
control
take a full clip of bullets to the chest,
Yep.
and if somebody loves you, it really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So the movie can happen.
So the movie can happen.
Neo is the one. It's supposed to be a momentous occasion.
Yeah,
It's been revealed to us. He is the one. Trinity loves him. They're gonna have lots of Matrix babies someday in the future. It's amazing. And now Neo can stop bullets by saying no.
Yeah.
Why not flip him and make him go back at the
Right.
That'd have been cool, right? Just turn him around and make him go back.
I'm telling you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. And then to top it all off, Neo dives into Agent Smith.
Yeah.
And explodes him from the inside. That was a person.
That was a person.
So those chunks are people parts going flying everywhere.
People parts. That might be the Asian mom right there. She's splattered all over the hallway. I don't know.
Oh my God. And then it turns back and it's just this elderly Asian woman.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
In pieces. Like, oh my God.
Pieces.
Yeah, after he blows him up, he gives just that subtle little
Yep.
look up, and the other two agents look at each other like, fuck this, I'm out.
I'm out of here. And I love that flex that like bows the walls of the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So just in time, Neo gets to the phone. They get him out of there. They flip that EMP. Everything is destroyed in the Matrix and outside the Matrix.
Time for a little smoochy smooch.
They kiss a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah.
And then cut to Neo on the phone. And the Matrix is trying to trace him.
Yep.
System failure.
System failure.
It's system failure. And now Neo is in complete control of his future and the Matrix. And then he flies away.
And he flies away. You're like,
He
holy
flies
shit,
away.
he can fucking fly.
Goosebumps every
With
time.
the custom sunglasses, baby.
So very cool and mind-blowing in
Dude.
1999. And it sort of sounds like a sonic boom almost, like when when it pulls away and you can see and he comes up from the street. It sounds like a sonic boom. Like it's so cool.
Dude, this movie is 10 out of 10. I don't care what anybody says. You're
And
crazy if you don't think that.
Plus that Rage Against the Machine song that hits as soon as he hangs up the
Yeah.
phone. Like, damn.
Let's go.
Damn. It's so good.
Dude, it's so good.
So good. Roll credits.
Roll the fucking credit.
Hey, Trav. Did you like this movie?
You know, it's really not for me, and not big on the Matrix. No, I fucking love this movie. Obviously, we've planned since like episode 55 that we were going to do this for the 100th episode.
Yeah, for a long time it was episode, really long gap, and then 100.
And
the
then
Matrix.
100. We know we're going to do that when the time comes. But yeah, I love this movie. I have no problem watching it on repeat.
No.
On the daily. It's holds up so well. Like, you always love the practical effects.
Yeah.
I love that in this movie. And it's just like, even though you read some interesting names for other people that could have been cast, this is just so perfectly cast.
It is.
That trifecta of Carrie Ann Moss, Lawrence Fishburne, and Keanu Reeves is just next level.
Absolutely.
It's just like, I can't imagine anyone else in those roles.
No way.
So good.
No, it's so good. And I've said it a bunch of times while we've been talking about this movie, but this movie has a really hard nostalgia hit for me because it was a very, my formative years. I was 15 when this movie came
10.
out, and I didn't see this movie in theaters when it came out. A friend of mine, I didn't see it until it was on VHS.
Damn.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he got the movie. He was known for having the big 64-inch rear projection TV in his basement with a surround sound system. He's like, you got to come over and we're going to watch The Matrix. And I remember seeing it on the marquee at the campus movie theater, which doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. But that first time watching it, it was like in the middle of the summer. I remember it being a really hot day, and we went into his basement in the dark to watch this movie, and I was just like, oh my God. One of the first things I said after we watched it was like, I really wish I would have seen that in the theater.
Yeah.
So if there's ever a 30-year reunion or 30-year re-release here in a couple of years,
probably will. I mean, they're doing that with a lot of movies now.
I will go see that in the theater.
100%.
I will go see that in the theater.
Definitely.
They're like you said, infinitely rewatchable, groundbreaking, pivotal piece of American cinema from the late 90s, early 2000s because of the sequels. But it really changed. There's like action sci-fi before The Matrix and action sci-fi after The Matrix.
100%.
It influenced everything in pop culture, not just action films, not just sci-fi films. It influenced
movies in general.
It influenced comedies because of all the parody that came out afterwards. It was such a cultural phenomenon, and I really bought into it at the time and really, really still love it. And it's been almost 30 years now.
Yep.
But it's a movie that if you have not seen as a teenager in 2026, do yourself a favor and go see that movie. Go watch that movie because
100%.
you need to do it. And if you listen to this whole podcast before you watch the movie, don't do it that way.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Do your homework, and then you listen to the podcast.
Right, that's what you do.
That's the podcast. That's
I'm pretty damn sure I went to see the first one in theaters, but I specifically remember seeing the second one in theaters with my cousin because the cliffhanger in 2 is fucking nutso.
Yes.
And I remember my cousin and I that was when I lived in New Ulm. We walked all after the theater, which is like in the middle part of the city of New Ulm. We walked all the way to one end of New Ulm and then all the way to the other one and back to my house, which is close to the middle, just talking about the Matrix.
Yeah.
This is so damn good.
It was so damn good. Such a good movie. What a wild time to be a teen and to see some of these movies. Honest to God. All right, Trav, with all of that out of the way, do you want to talk about the homework assignment that we got coming up?
You know what? I think we should because we're going to be excited for some more Arnold.
Yeah, and it's our summer of sequels. It's going to continue with Terminator 2 from 1991, affectionately known as T2, directed by James Cameron and written by James Cameron and Will Wisher, produced by James Cameron, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, Edward Furlong as John Connor, Robert Patrick as the T-1000, Earl Bowen as Dr. Peter Cyberman.
Yeah.
I like that better. Joe Morton as Miles Bennett Dyson. Cinematography by Adam Greenberg. Edited by Conrad Buff, Mark Goldblatt, and Richard A. Harris. Music by Brad Field. Produced by Carlico Pictures, Pacific Western Productions, and Lightstorm Entertainment, and Les Studios Canal Plus. I don't know what that means. Distributed by TriStar Pictures. Released July 1st, 1991 in Century City and July 3rd, 1991 nationwide. A budget of $94 to $102 million. Okay, it's a scale. Box office, 519 to 520.9 million.
Okay.
It's a scale. That's a $1.2 billion movie in 2026.
Damn.
T2 was another mind-bending sci-fi movie. I saw it before I saw the first one,
Same.
And T2 is just one of those movies that, man, it can really hit you in the right spot and really influence the way you want to watch movies for the rest of your life.
Yep. Got that little bastard from Salute Your Shorts.
Yes, it does. Oh, I didn't thank U.S. Inflation Calculator for that calculation, so thank you, U.S. Inflation Calculator.
Also, I love the idea of Arnold reading his cast role in third person.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. He's a Terminator.
Oh, it's so good.
It's been a while since we've done some Arnold stuff, so I can probably lay pretty heavily into the accent in that
definitely. Even was Total Recall that long ago?
Oh, good 6-7 episodes ago.
Yeah, long, and for us, I mean, it seems like a distant memory.
It does seem like a distant memory. Let's see, what number was that one? I want to see what number that one
I'm going to
was.
guess 91.
Where are you?
And yes, this is interesting,
Yes,
listeners.
Total
God damn.
Recall was 89, so it's like 11 episodes ago.
That was actually quite a bit longer than I thought.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I'll still lean into the Arnold.
Oh, I mean, you need to dive head first into it. That's
Email us stuff that you want to hear me say in Arnold's
Dude,
accent.
please do that. Come on, people.
I don't care what, as long as it's not racist or sexist,
Yep.
I'll say it.
Podcast at OverdueHomework.com.
Please do it. So I'm super excited for Terminator 2. It's a movie obviously we've both seen, and probably everybody listening to this podcast has also seen, but do your homework and watch this one for like crazy amounts. Please do it. Please.
Stay cool, bird boy.
Stay cool, bird boy.
So,
I'm telling you, Bonds, the eyes.
go back and listen to episode like 4 or 5 whenever we did that movie, because goddamn, it was so fun to do so much Arnold back then. So we are to our outro section.
Yes, hit me with that outro,
a
Trav.
shit ton of emails. Thank you so much. No, I'm just kidding. We have one email, but that's okay because he's our best emailer. And
By far.
He's keeping us in business. He still has suggested the most downloaded episode in our show's history. Cable guy.
He did. That
the
is
cable guy.
His claim
Now
to
that is
fame.
a distant memory.
That was like episode like
That 8 or 10 or
It was a
somewhere before 12.
long ass time ago.
Yeah. Seriously. But here we go. Man Bear Pig gives us one. Hey, fellas. Of course I had to email in, and I hope others did too. They didn't, but he says buckle up. I didn't watch the newest Travis and Bobhead movie because I didn't think it'd live up to those nostalgic expectations, but maybe I'll have to give it a go. You really should.
Do it.
It's actually really fucking
Yeah,
funny.
it's pretty good.
But he says, my questions for you are, what have been your most listened to and your least listened to episodes? All right, asshole. I get it. You don't like Dragon Ball Z. You want to hear it? Dragon Ball Z is probably the least listened to. I'm sure they're the least downloaded episodes, but you know what? We don't really care.
Don't really care.
Because we love doing it.
I love doing DBZ.
But a little foreshadowing this summer, we are condensing. We are not going to do every other week of DBZ to you guys because you all bitch and moan. So we're going to do it all in one giant episode. So you will have to deal with one skipped episode, but it's all good. But yeah, I would assume those are our least downloaded one, but I already spoiled your answer to this, and our most downloaded one is The Cable Guy.
Followed pretty closely by Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
And Dumb and Dumber is way up there as well.
Which all 3 of those were within the first 20 episodes, I want to say. So it's insane that sometimes those are still as highly downloaded as... It's crazy.
It is crazy. Who knows how that stuff works? I don't know.
I don't. I sure don't. Next, he says, what has been your favorite and least favorite watch? Obviously, besides Mars Attacks. Thank you, Jake, for that humdinger. What has been your favorite and least favorite watch?
Favorite and least favorite watch. I don't know if I have like a least favorite. There are a couple of movies where like a lot of work to watch over and over and over. Like The Shining. I love The Shining. But watching that movie 3 or 4 times over a couple of days gets to be a bit much.
It is a bit much. It's a long movie.
It's a long movie, yes.
Not necessarily a I want to pop this in all year round movie.
Exactly.
I mean, as soon as like September rolls around, I'm like itching to watch The Shining.
Yes.
But I wouldn't say when March rolls around, I'm like, dude, we should watch The Shining.
Yes, exactly. That's a very good point. Some movies I don't know if I can give you exact least favorite and most favorite, but some movies that surprised me were like Airborne. I really thoroughly enjoyed doing that one.
Definitely enjoyed that.
It was a very fun movie to watch and to do. Enemy Mine, a more recent one. I really got a good kick out of that movie, and a movie I hadn't seen in a long time.
Yep.
Mars Attacks is way down there for movies that I would want to go for rewatchability. Total Recall was super duper fun to do. I really liked Total Recall a lot. That was a great fun. The third and fourth Batman, going way back now.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire to watch those movies again. I don't.
I kind of do.
Do you?
I
don't have any desire.
It's been so long that I kind of want to.
I don't have any desire. I mean, maybe it would be a fun frolic because, if you take especially the fourth one and just watch it as a comedy.
Yeah.
And just enjoy it for it being a comedy and
Right.
a cheeky, off the wall, homage to the Adam West era of Batman, then yeah, maybe you can get some enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Trav, what about you?
I mean, if anyone's listened to more than like 2 episodes, I loved Top Gun.
Yes. Oh, I didn't think about Top Gun. That's way up there.
I mean, that's way up there because that's true homework for me. So that one was a lot of fun. I mean, recency bias, but I love The Matrix.
Yeah.
I'm not joking when I say I could watch it every day and not get bored of the movie. So, I mean, all those original Batman, even as bad as the third and fourth one were true homework for me. I had a lot of fun with those. That was the start of the podcast. I feel like energy level was super high for us. Hopefully it's not down at this point at episode 100. But
I think it's more realistic now.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I really liked. Was it Shot in the Darkness?
Ghost in the Darkness.
Ghost in the Darkness.
I was when you were done.
Chris.
I was just gonna say.
I really enjoyed that one. That one was another true homework for me that I had a lot of fun watching. Was kind of surprised. Like I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Enemy Mine's a little goofy, but like I said, I liked that one a lot too. So that one was a fun rewatch a lot. When I think of worst, I mean, even though he said don't say it, Mars Attacks. I mean, that's for sure there. And then sorry, Riley Bob, but Surf Ninjas is definitely up there.
That movie is bad.
For least favorite for me. That was rough. Yeah, I can't think of too many that I truly like dreaded watching over and over.
No.
Like I've found pleasure in almost everything that we've done. Even when they are really bad, it can be fun to rewatch it and find stupid shit. But yeah, I'd say that's probably for picking my true homework ones. I mean, Total Recall, you said already, I really liked that one a lot too. But yeah, man, we've done a lot of fucking good movies. Honestly, like way more good ones than bad ones. Like
Ghost in the Darkness was an interesting experience for me because it's a movie that I had seen, but it was just like doing homework again because it's nothing that I had seen multiple times. I really liked the movie, but the repeat watching of it was tough for me to do.
Sure.
So it's like a little bit of both. I didn't want to watch it multiple times in a row over the span of a week, unlike The Matrix, which I could easily do.
For sure.
But I still really liked the movie. It was still a very good movie.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was awesome. That got me thinking about what we've done in 100 episodes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, next question, because he's got a few. Doritos, Cool Ranch or Taco?
Cool Ranch or Taco? Not even nacho cheese.
Because that's the obvious. I feel like he did us, a service here, but because we would just say nacho cheese next question, because let's be real.
I guess I have to say Taco over Cool Ranch.
I'm going Cool Ranch.
I think I have to go Taco over Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Yep.
Crazy. Good question. Bueller or Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, but I've never seen Ferris Bueller,
Really?
so it's not really fair. But as I have mentioned, Breakfast Club is top 5 movie for me.
Yes,
I love Breakfast Club.
I love Breakfast Club too.
Which we'll have to do eventually because that's 85?
84.
84?
Maybe 85.
So we'll definitely have to do that eventually. Predator 1 or Terminator 2?
Terminator 2 over Predator 1. I think it's Terminator 2 is such like a stalwart of 90s sci-fi. It's such a It's once again, there's movies before Terminator 2
Yeah.
and movies after Terminator 2. Sort of like with The Matrix, a movie like that kind of comes along every 10 years. It really changes the way people view a certain genre of movie. And T2 really set the bar very high for some extreme early 90s CG work and explosions.
I'm stoked for that, honestly. Like, talking about one giant blockbuster to the next.
Yeah.
It's going to be
that's
sick.
That's a fun transition to go from $1 billion movie into another $1 billion movie.
And no shade to Predator 1.
No, not at all.
That's up there, too, with episodes I really enjoyed watching. But yeah, Terminator 2. I'm going with you. Terminator 2.
The one thing that Predator has over either Terminator movie, is I appreciate the gore factor in Predator.
Yeah.
That you don't see in the other Terminators. There's a little bit, but it's not so like in your face as
For
it is
sure.
with the Predator movies.
Next one, Predator 2 or Terminator 1?
Terminator 1, Predator 2 kind of sucks, but it's still good. It's still good. But it kind of sucks.
I unfairly can't pick anything other than Terminator 1 because I haven't seen Predator 2.
Yeah.
But that is going to be in a future sequel somewhere.
Yes,
for
it
sure.
will be.
I forget, is Arnold in it?
In the second Predator?
Yeah.
No.
Because he doesn't die in the first one.
No.
Okay. But he's not in the second one. Or,
No.
any future Predators?
No.
Damn, that's weird. So then, obviously, Terminator 1. No.
I don't think he's in the second Predator. I don't think he is.
We'll find out
Yes.
next summer, 2027. We got next question here. Favorite Rocky? And he says, trick question. If you didn't say 4, I will crush you.
It's only 4. It's only 4. Rocky 4 is the most patriotic a movie can ever make you feel.
I legit don't think I've ever seen more than 5 minutes of Rocky in general.
Start with 4.
Any Rockies. Just start with 4.
No, I'm serious. Start with 4.
Is that the Dolph Lundgren one?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the 5 minutes.
I'll crush you.
I'll crush you. Caddyshack and Tommy Boy would be comedic bangers to cover.
Yeah.
We did Tommy Boy.
We did do Tommy Boy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Tommy Boy.
We did Tommy Boy.
Oh, man,
Where you at, brother?
I thought you listened to all these episodes, you crazy bastard. But Caddyshack would be good. I love me some Caddyshack. I haven't seen that in a long time.
1980, I think Caddyshack is.
Yeah, it's going to be like borderline.
Yeah.
Can we do this?
I think it's 1980.
Yeah, Tommy Boy, that would be a comedic banger to
Yeah.
re-listen to. Boom.
We should almost do like next summer, do like Black Sheep
Yeah.
and like Kickboxer, do like
All-
spiritual
All
successors.
the spiritual. Dude,
Yeah.
I love that
Okay.
idea. 100%.
I like it.
Tarantino, anything would be great. I agree with you.
Yes.
Pulp Fiction, Usual Suspects, and Reservoir Dogs are fucking classics.
Yep.
And I have never seen Usual Suspects.
That's not a Tarantino.
It's not a Tarantino.
No.
Man, Bear Pig. Are you off your game or
unless,
what?
Unless he like was a producer on it or something, but I don't think that's not a Tarantino.
Man, you are fucking it up for everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, Pulp Fiction and Reservoir
Yes.
Dogs, I fucking love those
Speaking
movies.
of movies where it's a before and after factor, Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction is definitely one of those movies.
So he doesn't ask this, but Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
I like Reservoir Dogs a lot because it is so gritty and it's
so gritty.
It's his first major motion picture.
And the first watch is especially good because you
Yes.
don't know the twist.
Yeah, you don't know the twist. And at the end when he's in Pulp Fiction. I can't think of in the diner. It's Honey Bunny and him.
Yeah.
Can't think of the actor's name.
Yeah.
But when he's like dying with that stomach wound and
Dude.
at the end of
Reservoir
Dogs.
Yeah.
So brutal.
Dude, it's
Oh,
so
my
brutal.
God.
So brutal.
Reservoir Dogs is like the warm up to Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like I want to make Pulp Fiction. I'm gonna make Reservoir Dogs first and try some ideas out, and then really hone it down and get it perfected for Pulp Fiction. Oh my God! that movie.
Speaking of Kevin Spacey, American Beauty would be interesting. I haven't
would.
seen that since I was a kid.
Yeah,
so that would
it's
be
been a
good.
long time for me
He
too.
says that was a wild ride, but I don't think I've seen that in 20 years.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
That'd be a good one.
I don't think I have seen that in 20 years either. Favorite Kevin Spacey movie?
Favorite Kevin Spacey movie? He's really good in Usual Suspects. To talk about that movie, K-Pax is surprisingly good. You know, it's like kind of goofy and weird, but surprisingly good. Man, I don't know. I think I would probably say my favorite Kevin Spacey is probably Usual Suspects.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mine is either 7.
Ooh, that's way up there. I don't think of him in it, though, because he's barely in the movie.
True,
I don't think of
true.
him in that movie. That's a good choice,
But
though.
he's iconic in that movie, that's for sure. Otherwise, 21. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen
The
that
blackjack movie where
No.
he's kind of like the instructor to teach them how to cheat casinos
No.
counting cards.
one. No, I haven't
That's
seen that one.
A very good
We
movie.
should check that one out.
And last but not least, what he says is, and what else? Funyuns. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Fun, yeah.
So, yeah, I super appreciate that email. That was badass. That got us talking. Bunch
you.
of good questions. Thank you for saving the day once again, Man Bear Pig. And if you want to join Man Bear Pig and have us read awesome stuff and get us talking, then you can email us at podcast@overduehomework.com. And if you're not already following us on our socials, that is Instagram and Facebook at Overdue Homework Podcast. Make sure you're following the YouTube channel, same name, Overdue Homework Podcast. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do anything you can to help us. Once again, that email is podcast@overduehomework.com. And make sure you tune in to the next 100 exciting episodes of the Overdue Homework Podcast.